In this video, you'll learn about the real causes of high blood pressure and how to fix them using simple, natural remedies. Please note, this video is for educational purposes only, and you should consult your doctor if you have high blood pressure. Cause 1. Dehydration. Dehydration is an often overlooked contributor to high blood pressure, yet it plays a critical role in maintaining cardiovascular health. When your body lacks sufficient fluids, blood volume decreases, which triggers a compensatory response from the kidneys. The kidneys release angiotensin, a hormone that narrows blood vessels to maintain adequate blood flow. This narrowing increases arterial pressure, a direct factor in elevated blood pressure levels. Additionally, angiotensin prompts sodium retention, which further exacerbates fluid imbalance and hypertension. Chronic dehydration stresses the circulatory system and may lead to long-term arterial damage. Factors such as excessive caffeine or alcohol consumption, prolonged sweating, or inadequate water intake can exacerbate dehydration, heightening the risk of high blood pressure. To combat this, drink at least 2 liters of mineral water daily to restore fluid levels and support kidney function. Mineral water, in particular, replenishes electrolytes, such as magnesium and potassium, which aid in maintaining healthy blood vessel function. If you consume caffeine or alcohol, balance their dehydrating effects by increasing your water intake. Additionally, incorporating hydrating foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and celery into your diet can complement your fluid intake. Staying hydrated not only supports normal blood pressure but also enhances overall heart health and reduces the risk of related complications. Cause 2. Potassium deficiency. Potassium deficiency is a critical yet often underestimated factor in high blood pressure. Potassium and sodium work in tandem to regulate fluid balance inside and outside your cells, ensuring proper blood pressure levels. When potassium intake is insufficient, the body retains excess sodium and fluid, causing swelling and putting strain on the heart and arteries. This imbalance contributes to hypertension and increases the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Ideally, you should consume twice as much potassium as sodium, but most people fall short due to diets lacking in potassium-rich foods, particularly leafy greens. In fact, studies show that 98% of the population fails to meet their daily potassium requirements. While bananas are often touted as a potassium source, their high sugar content can lead to insulin spikes and eventually deplete potassium reserves. Better sources include spinach, kale, avocados, sweet potatoes, and salmon. To address a potassium deficiency, prioritize a diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods. A daily salad with leafy greens, cucumbers, tomatoes, and potassium-packed avocados is an excellent start. Maintaining an appropriate potassium to sodium ratio not only stabilizes blood pressure but also reduces fluid retention, improves arterial health, and supports optimal heart function. Cause 3. High cortisol. High cortisol levels, often called the stress hormone, are a significant contributor to high blood pressure. Cortisol and adrenaline are released by the adrenal glands in response to stress, poor sleep, or excessive stimulant consumption, like caffeine or energy drinks. These hormones put your nervous system in overdrive, preparing your body for a fight or flight response. This state increases your heart rate, tightens blood vessels, and leads to tense muscles, overthinking, and disrupted sleep patterns. Chronic exposure to high cortisol can exhaust the adrenal glands, leading to burnout and persistent fatigue. Over time, it also damages blood vessels, raising blood pressure and increasing the risk of cardiovascular problems. Medications containing corticosteroids can further elevate cortisol levels, worsening the problem. To naturally lower cortisol and regulate blood pressure. 1. Nutrients. Use supplements like magnesium glycinate, relaxes the nervous system, vitamin B1 supports adrenal function, and vitamin D reduces stress. 2. Herbal teas. Lemon balm tea is known for its calming properties. 3. Lifestyle changes. Engage in long, steady walks in nature, reduce caffeine and stimulant intake, and prioritize 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly. By addressing cortisol levels, you can ease stress on the nervous system, lower blood pressure, and improve overall well-being. Cause 4. A high-carb diet. A high-carbohydrate diet, particularly one rich in processed foods, is a significant contributor to high blood pressure. Processed foods such as sugars, starches, breads, grains, cereals, fruit juices, and vegetable oils cause inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. These foods damage the delicate inner lining of arteries, leading to tiny injuries over time. To repair these damaged areas, the body sends cholesterol, calcium, and fibrin to act as a band-aid, forming plaques on the arterial walls. Over the years, these plaques harden and narrow the arteries, reducing blood flow and increasing blood pressure. This process, known as atherosclerosis, not only elevates blood pressure but also heightens the risk of heart attacks and strokes. To mitigate these risks, transition to a nutrient-dense, low-carb diet that focuses on whole, unprocessed foods. Replace processed carbohydrates with proteins, meat, fish, and eggs, healthy fats, avocados, nuts, seeds, and extra virgin olive oil, fiber-rich vegetables, broccoli, spinach, and kale. Such a diet reduces inflammation, repairs arterial damage, and promotes healthy blood pressure. Additionally, avoiding high-carb foods can help stabilize blood sugar levels and improve overall cardiovascular health. Cause 5. Calcium overload. Calcium overload is a lesser-known cause of high blood pressure and cardiovascular issues. Many people, particularly older adults, take calcium carbonate supplements to strengthen their bones, unaware that this form of calcium is poorly absorbed by bones. Instead, excess calcium often accumulates in the smooth muscles of arterial walls, making them stiff and less flexible. This arterial tightening increases blood pressure and restricts blood flow. Studies have shown that consuming just 500 milligrams of calcium carbonate supplements daily can raise the risk of heart attacks by 30% and strokes by 20%. The issue is compounded when these supplements are taken without balancing nutrients like magnesium and vitamin K2, which are crucial for directing calcium into bones rather than soft tissues. To prevent calcium overload, rely on natural calcium sources such as leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and high-quality grass-fed cheeses. These sources are not only more bioavailable, but also come with complementary nutrients like magnesium. Additionally, supplementing with vitamin K2 ensures calcium is deposited in bones rather than arteries, while magnesium helps relax blood vessels, further supporting healthy blood pressure levels. Avoid calcium carbonate supplements and focus on a balanced diet to maintain strong bones and protect your cardiovascular health. Cause 6. Belly fat. Belly fat, particularly visceral fat surrounding internal organs, is a significant driver of high blood pressure. Unlike subcutaneous fat, visceral fat is biologically active, releasing inflammatory chemicals called cytokines. These chemicals damage arterial walls, making them stiff and less flexible, which increases resistance to blood flow and raises blood pressure. Excess belly fat also exerts additional pressure on the heart and kidneys, leading to further strain on the circulatory system. Over time, this combination of inflammation, arterial stiffness, and organ stress significantly heightens the risk of hypertension, heart disease, and kidney damage. Reducing belly fat is one of the most effective strategies for lowering blood pressure naturally. Adopting a low-carb diet can reduce insulin spikes and inflammation, making it easier to shed visceral fat. Intermittent fasting, where eating is restricted to specific windows, helps the body utilize fat stores for energy and improves metabolic health. Incorporate whole, unprocessed foods into your meals, focusing on lean proteins, healthy fats, and fiber-rich vegetables. Avoid sugary drinks, refined carbs, and trans fats that contribute to fat storage. Regular physical activity, such as brisk walking, cycling, or strength training, further accelerates fat loss and supports cardiovascular health. Reducing belly fat not only improves blood pressure but also enhances overall well-being. There are several additional factors that can contribute to high blood pressure, often overlooked but crucial to address. 1. Low vitamin D levels. Vitamin D is essential for regulating blood vessel function and reducing inflammation. Deficiency, particularly common in aging adults who spend less time outdoors, can lead to stiff arteries and elevated blood pressure. Supplementing with vitamin D3 and exposing yourself to sunlight can help mitigate this risk. 2. Chemicals in cigarettes and vapes. Smoking and vaping introduce harmful chemicals into the bloodstream, causing blood vessels to constrict and harden. This not only raises blood pressure but also increases the risk of long-term cardiovascular damage. Quitting smoking or vaping is vital for maintaining healthy arteries and reducing hypertension. 3. Lack of exercise. A sedentary lifestyle weakens the heart, making it less efficient at pumping blood. Regular physical activity, such as brisk walking, swimming, or cycling, strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and naturally lowers blood pressure. 4. Sleep apnea. Sleep apnea disrupts breathing during sleep, causing oxygen levels to drop intermittently. This triggers stress responses in the body, leading to elevated blood pressure, especially during the night. Addressing sleep apnea through medical devices or lifestyle changes can significantly reduce this risk. Identifying and managing these triggers is key to maintaining healthy blood pressure and preventing related complications. Here's some natural remedies to lower blood pressure. 1. Boost potassium and magnesium intake. Potassium and magnesium relax blood vessel walls and balance fluid levels in the body. A daily salad rich in foods like avocados, arugula, tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, eggs, and wild salmon provides these essential nutrients. These ingredients help regulate blood pressure while offering additional heart-healthy benefits. 2. Exercise regularly. Physical activity strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and lowers cortisol levels. Activities like brisk walking, hiking, swimming, or cycling reduce stress and enhance cardiovascular efficiency, naturally lowering blood pressure over time. 3. Stay hydrated. Proper hydration supports kidney function and blood pressure regulation. Aim for at least 2 liters of mineral water daily. Herbal teas like lemon balm, hibiscus, and chamomile also have blood pressure-lowering properties. 4. Improve sleep quality. Sleep is vital for hormonal balance and cardiovascular health. Natural supplements like magnesium glycinate, lemon balm, and tryptophan improve sleep quality, reduce cortisol, and help stabilize blood pressure. 5. Eat low-carb whole foods. Minimize refined carbs, sugars, and seed oils. Focus on healthy fats from foods like avocados, fatty fish, and eggs to reduce inflammation and improve arterial health. 6. Get sunlight. Regular exposure to sunlight boosts vitamin D and melatonin levels, both of which relax arteries. Supplement with 20,000 IU of vitamin D3 and 200 micrograms of vitamin K2 to prevent arterial stiffness and enhance calcium metabolism. 7. Switch to natural salts. Replace processed table salt with mineral-rich Celtic or Himalayan sea salts, which contain potassium, magnesium, and trace elements that support healthy blood pressure. 8. Focus on whole proteins. Opt for high-quality proteins like grass-fed beef, wild fish, and pastured eggs, which support overall cardiovascular health and improve circulation. Incorporating these natural remedies into your daily routine can significantly reduce blood pressure and promote long-term heart health. High blood pressure is a serious condition that can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and other complications. Addressing root causes such as dehydration, potassium deficiency, high cortisol, poor diet, calcium overload, and belly fat can lower blood pressure naturally. For a special herbal tea recipe that lowers blood pressure instantly, tap on the video link provided. Thank you for watching, and I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.